have backups if I do, that will come and take this with me. Okay. Alright, for those who don't know, my mom's not here today. She couldn't make it. She wasn't feeling well, so she sent me some stuff over here. Dear Liat 08, of course I wanted to be here in person today. What mother wouldn't? Since I can't, I wanted to at least share a few thoughts with you, and in that way, share a little in this wonderful day. My English is too limited to express the kind of profound emotions I have today. That's why I've asked my beautiful and talented daughter, Orel, to read this note. I trust that her grace and charm will make up for my linguistic shortcomings. Yeah. I'm so glad I got to know you when I was visiting my family in the U.S. I fell in love with your warmth, charm, and infectious rolling laugh. I could not have dreamed of anyone better for my son. I look forward to us getting to know each other better. There are just so many things you're probably doing wrong that I can love and show you how to do better. And now let me tell you the rest of you who may know just a little about Oryan, a few more things about my sweet boy. Oryan is a curious guy, obsessively curious. As a child, he disassembled, or as I would call it, tore apart, everything he could just so he could find out how it works. The problem is that he didn't always know how to put things back together, and often extra parts were left lying around when he was done. As a mother, I must believe that the fact that some of those toasters and vacuum cleaners still work is a clear indication of my boy's ability to recognize and improve on the appliance's original inefficient engineering, my little genius. One day, his father brought home an antique gramophone, still in working condition. Oryan, only 4 years old, had to, of course, understand how a record player could possibly work without electricity. It took him only 2 minutes to take the delicate, historic, finely crafted machine and make it not work. Some others would be upset, but I knew that was just a way for this future electrical engineer to tell us all about the importance of electrical and computerized components in our music listening devices. Many years later, Steve Jobs also listened to my genius son and invented the iPod. Later, when Oryan was 5, he trained his inquisitive eye on the culinary world. At least, that's the way I understood it when he baked a tennis ball in the oven. None of us agreed to taste his fuzzy yellow delicacy, and the chemical smell haunted the kitchen for weeks. In some ways, I guess my boy genius still remains ahead of his time. But while my boy is an unparalleled mechanical genius and a visionary chef, he's most definitely by any other quality, he's most defined by another quality, and that is his generosity. Whether you're a family member, friend, or a complete stranger, when you are in need, Oryan is your friend. He has helped countless of friends move. He has fixed thousands of computers, and for years, he kept tools and equipment in his car, so when he would see someone late at night stop on the side of the road, he could just get out of the car and say, "How can I help you?" He is the Good Samaritan, only with a better tools and with a bigger smile. If one day, walking on a trail, you see a chipmunk with a homemade split running in the forest, you can bet it was Oryan who has nursed it into good health. And that kindness is the one thing you need to know about my son. and the only thing that truly matters. So to my amazing daughter, Liat, and my wonderful grandsons, Eli and Justin, congratulations. As you probably already know, you've lucked out with your choice, and you are in great hands. But please also take care of him. I may be his mom, but I can no longer take care of him all by myself. I need your help. It's not complicated. All Oryan needs is a loving family and lots of food. That's all. You can do it. So let's raise a glass to Liat, Oryan, Justin, and Eli, and toast to this wonderful new family and wish it a loving future. Mazato.
Amen.
Thank you. But wait, there's more. We need Shiran and Piki. Come on up, please.
We're made of the same thing. Hi, Mama. Say hi, Mama.
I'm also Shiran.
Hi, Piki.
I'm Orel's older brother. And I'm old enough to have seen him grow up and see all his successes and failures. I'm old enough to have seen him be a premature baby in the incubator. Great success. And see his first step, see his first indoor carpet campfire. That was a success. I've seen him win his first fight, success, and reconfigure his first computer, not so good. Being an older parent is a lot like a parent in that sense. You just look at that defenseless creature and you think, how can I help it? And watch over it. And this is particularly true for those of you, just comparison between being a parent and a brother. If your father tended to put you upside down behind the washing machine when you mess with his stuff. And so that's the way our relationship was for many years. I was a role model, the older brother, perfect in so many ways, and a perfect image of what Ori should aspire to. As you can imagine, it was difficult for me not having a good-looking, handsome, bright, talented, humble, older brother to look up to. That said, it was painful, but I knew it was my lot in life. And so it went many years until, in many years that were good, and yet somehow we didn't spend as much time together as I wished, and we probably disagreed more times than we wanted to. And then one day, Ori was meeting with Eli in Arizona, and I talked to him on the phone, and I had this realization. In the middle of the phone call, I had to say, what's going on? Who are you? He sounded so wise, and I literally asked him, how long have you been so wise, and have I not just been paying attention? And to put your earmuffs on your kids, but when do you get your shit together? Because suddenly I had someone to learn from. I had someone to look up to. I had a role model of myself. And I unabashedly know that when I became a father, I aimed to be like Orel. And as a person, he was somebody I wish to emulate. The problem with loving your sibling so much is that you wish somebody else in the world would appreciate them. Anyone would just have that same understanding, some recognition of how great he is, the way you see him. And that's where Liat comes in. Yes, bright and beautiful and smart, but most importantly, like me, she has great taste in men. To be clear, I'm not gay, there's anything wrong with it. And not only she had great taste in men, she actually brought Justin along. And suddenly Eli had a perfect new friend, and we had within 30 seconds this perfectly formed family that most people work on for years to get together. They're like microwavable, you put it in for 30 seconds and there they came, perfectly formed. And so I'm really glad to stay here because I no longer have to bother them about making this formal. And they're not only a great couple, they're a great family, and I'm really glad to stay finally here. So, raise your glass, and we'd like to toast this great couple and great new family.
Thank you. And one more. Carolyn Blessing, come on up, please. Carolyn.
I don't know who she is.